here we have the Kia Optima GT Line S automatic. It's the 1.7 CRDI engine on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the first thing to note is that this tailgate opens electronically. You can do it off of the key by pushing and holding this button here, and as you can see, the tailgate will now open up. We've got twin exhaust pipes and reversing sensors. This car's also got reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space, as you can see, with 3 individually folding rear seats as well. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. The driver's seat is electronically adjustable and has 2 memory settings as well. Besides that, there's plenty of other bits to run through on this dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer with the fuel gauge. In the middle on the trip computer, you can see the total miles for this car are 4,016. You can change the information that's displayed directly above that using buttons on the steering wheel. So not only is there trip computer menus, but there's a satellite navigation menu. There's one for all the driver systems. There's an audio menu, and then 2 different settings menus at the end there as well. And to access those, you use these buttons just here. Also on this side, we've got cruise control. And on the left-hand side, we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hitting that button and asking it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or your pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, which is done on the touchscreen in the center here. So you've got all menus. You can go there to access the full range of menus, or you can go to the main home button where you see the satellite navigation, which is accessed like that, or you can go back to the home menu. You can go into the audio menu, so the stereo. You can see this car's got DAB radio as well as FM and AM as well. On top of that, there's numerous other ways to listen to music in this car. So you've got auxiliary and USB input. You can also stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So as I say, plenty of ways to listen to your music, and they're accessed by hitting media once you've connected a device. So you've got auxiliary up there, for example, or you can stream your music via Bluetooth from that section just there. This car's also got reversing camera. If I pop it into reverse, you'll see the full colour image will come up on the left-hand side, showing guidelines as well, but it gets one stage better than that. On the right-hand side, you have a bird's eye view of the car, so you can see exactly what's around you, both at the sides, the rear and the front as well. So really great system, makes it very easy to park this car. Working our way down, we've got the main controls for the volume on the stereo and a couple of buttons you can use. Rather than using the touchscreen, you can go straight to the map, for example, straight to radio or straight to media from here. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car, so driver side, passenger side, and it will show you the temperatures up in the top corners just there. Fan speed is also adjustable down the bottom but shown at the top, so it's adjustable just here. To turn the air conditioning on, simply hit that button. Same again to turn it off, or hit auto and the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by itself without you having to adjust the fan speed. Below that, we've got a 12-volt charging socket on the right hand side, the auxiliary and USB inputs just there. We then have the fully automatic gearbox and a whole plethora of buttons just beneath that. So you can change the view for the camera, the parking camera. You can turn off stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. Hit that button, it will turn the system off. Driver mode will change the setup of the car from normal to sport or comfort. We've got heated steering wheel, which is fantastic, particularly obviously this time of year. We've got heated seats, both driver and passenger, but we've also got air-conditioned seats, which, if you've never had those, are fantastic for those summer months. Well worth trying those out. We have an electronic handbrake. We can turn on the front parking sensors automatically from here. We can turn off the auto hold function, so if you put your foot on the brake in traffic, the handbrake will come on automatically. You can turn that on or off. And finally, we have a system whereby the car will park itself. So hit that button, follow the instructions up on screen, and it will tell you exactly what to do. And basically the car will park itself in a space. We've got videos on exactly how that works on our website and on our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass sunroof on this car. If we hit a button up there, the visor will open all the way back to the rear of the car, and then you have a fully sliding front section as well, as you can see. So not only will it let in a huge amount of light, but air as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.